Hey, who's that? What is it? Oh man, motherfucker shit. Oh, a meeting again. I'm too busy, I don't have time. Do you understand, man? There's too many meetings today. Whoa. So, what's the purpose of this one? Hey, seriously? Discuss about the deployment problems. Oh man, why did he send this invitation to me? I'm not concerned at all. Don't you understand, man? Ooh. So, who's the attendees? What a joke. He sent this invitation to 40%. Oh, I feel that this meeting will be effective for sure. Oh my god.
Համասարաններ մեր հանդիպումը կազմակերպել ենք այս դահլիճում մի նպատակով, որպեսզի
որևէ կերպ չխաթարենք մեր ընտրությունների օրինական ընթացքը։ Շնորհակալություն եմ հայտնում, որպես դասերաստեր եք, շնորհակալություն եմ հայտնում մեր գործընկերներին, հանդարժան պրոֆեսորներին։
Yes. You know this situation, right? You have already experienced it, right? Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, T.Dy from I Love Consulting, and today I will give you some tips on how to run effective meeting. Are you ready? So let's go! So you have to know that there are several types of meetings, but I will summarize them into 3 types. So the first type of meeting, it's what I call a presentation meeting, such like kickoff meeting, seminary, or when you do when you attend some of your department or organization meeting where your big boss present to you the trajectory or the result of the company, you know. So the second type of meeting is what I call the workshop. Workshop is a meeting where you gather people in order to work together to solve an issue and to respond on an answer. And the third type of meeting is what I call a report meeting. So it's when you gather all the project manager, for example, and you report to your high management the progress of your work, of your task, and you expect some decision and identify some action for the next step. So just before sending your invitation, you have to ensure that there's no other ways to resolve your issue or to share your presentation. Why? Because time is money, you know, and it's very important to reduce time in a meeting, because meeting we have a lot every day, you know this, right? Yeah, you know. And reduce the number of meetings can save time for us employees to produce more for our company. Next, ensure that the purpose of your meeting is clearly stipulated into your invitation, because it's very important to clearly define why you invite people to your meeting, you know. I want to discuss about the problems. No, wrong. Completely wrong. Never do this, never stipulate. Discuss about, no, never. Why? Because the discuss is a mean and it's not a purpose. It's just a mean to reach to your purpose, and the meeting is used to discuss Otherwise, I don't know why we send meeting. So the third point, an essential point also, it's the attendee list. So you have to ensure that your attendee list is composed by key person, only key person. Because if you invite other person, this person can feel bored in your meeting and waste his time, and can disturb your meeting with off-topic subject. Yeah. Oh, but I want to invite Jean Gregoire because in case of we discuss about his field, he can answer our questions. No, never. Jean Gregoire, you let Jean Gregoire work and you don't disturb him. You know. Why? Because Jean Gregoire is not concerned about your meeting. No. If in any case, like you mentioned before, you need Jean Gregoire, so during the meeting you go call Jean Gregoire and he would answer your question, he would help you during your meeting, only 5 or 10 minutes, and so he could return and produce to your company, and no wasting time for everyone. So for your meeting you will need at least one person, minimum one person who will run your meeting. So it's very essential role because it's just like it's the MC of the meeting, so the master of ceremony. So master is important, ceremony is important too. And his role is very essential. Why? Because he has to take a group of people from a point A and reach them to a point B. The point A is the current situation, and the point B is the purpose of the meeting, and he have to go from point A to point B in a definite time. So for example 1 hour if your meeting lasts 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. So the meeting owner is also responsible of timekeeping, so he have to keep the time of the meeting at each milestones of the meeting, each steps of the meeting. And he also have the role to ensure a good atmosphere of collaboration and to ensure that each person feel concerned by the meeting and can share his opinion. And he have also to prevent conflicts. And now the meeting. So a meeting is composed by 3 phases. So the first one is very important. If you have to remember only one phase among the 3, it have to be this one. Why? Because it's very important, and it's the phase what we call in common introduction, but I call this the framing phases. In this phase you will share and validate the rules, all the rules of the meeting with your attendees. Yes, that's why it's very powerful, because if the attendees validate and share all these rules with you, that means that they are ready to attend the meeting with those rules, and so your meeting should be very effective. Example of rules. So for example, you can, in this framing phase, you can remain the time of the meeting, so the how long lasts the meeting, and the plan of the meeting, and also remain the purpose of the meeting, very important. And also you can share some rules, just like forbidden to take a call, to go on your laptop and check your mail and work instead of following the meeting, or forbidden to leave the room before the end, or forbidden to go to the toilet before the end, etc., etc. Just like it's just up to you. So the second phase It's just when it's the core of the meeting. It's when the attendee collaborate together and try to resolve an issue or discuss about a problem or listen to the presentation of the meeting owner, and that's all. And the third and the last one phase is the conclusion. So conclude meeting maybe very simple, but is not. So the conclusion is very important because is when you will summarize all the important points mentioned during the meeting with decision and assigned actions for the next step. Action must have only one owner and a due date, very important. And if you have done all of this, so I think you have success your meeting. I think your meeting have reached his goal, and congratulations. So I will give you some tips of on how to prepare a meeting, because you don't go in the meeting room like this and no, you have to prepare it. Yeah, of course. So the first tip is you have to arrive at least 10 minutes before the meeting. Why? Because you have to test the connection, to test the equipment of the room, and to test the light, the air conditioner, ensure that there's enough chairs for the attenders. Second type. So for the presentation meeting, never exceed 1 hour. Knowing that the good balance, is to plan 40 minutes for presentation and 20 minutes for question, answer, and discussion. So my last type is about the workshop meeting. So for the workshop meeting, please set up break every 1 hour and a half, because otherwise the people can be exhausted and very tired at the end of the session and not productive. By the way, try to innovate your meeting. So we're tired and fed up of PowerPoint on slide, PowerPoint meeting, or we are very fed up. Now there's many other ways to do your meeting. For the presentation meeting, you can use the TEDx method. So the TEDx method is just like a one-man show. So it's one person who presents his program on his project or anything else with an very impacting speech. Or you can also display or streaming a video. You can use all the technologies that we have in our current world. And for the workshop meetings, please don't let the people sitting around the table before their laptop and try to resolve an issue by looking at a slide of PowerPoint. No, please don't do this again. For workshop meeting, you can use what we used in agile methodology. In agile method, we use sticky notes on collaboration meetings. So each person can express his opinions, and they can share, they can discuss about the problems, about how to resolve an issue very effectively. So this is the end of this video, and thank you very much for watching. And if you like this video, put a like and share this video with your friends, your family, with your colleagues, and on the comments below, feel free to share your own tips to how to run effective meeting, because I could be interested, but it could interest other colleagues who's looking for some tips to improve their meetings. So see you later and bye bye.